Welcome to video 1 of Miracles of Fiber. So we have talked a lot about fiber in the previous episodes, but what is it that we need to learn more? There is so much more to learn about fiber that it is imperative that we dive deeper into it, shall we? So when we are talking about fiber, we have this misconception that, oh, my diet is full of fiber because I am eating fruits and vegetables. But hold on, don't they have fiber? They do not have enough fiber. In fact, they have a lot more water. If you really want to consider having fiber rich foods, those are the ones that are lentils, beans, cereals, nuts, and seeds. Fiber is completely lacking in animal based foods. Fiber is not that rich in fruits and vegetables. Although they are good sources, they are not the best sources if you need to have 25 to 30 grams of fiber in your diet every single day. And it is extremely important because, as we have said before, there are two types of fibers: soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber forms a gel like substance and it remains undigested in our intestine. When it reaches the large intestine, it is the one that is fermented by the microbes in our gut. And as I mentioned before, they produce these wonderful metabolites called short chain fatty acids, which are extremely essential for our health. When we have enough short chain fatty acids, we can reverse or we can prevent a lot of chronic diseases. They are also important in producing neurotransmitters that are required for our mental health. So it is extremely important. When we talk about insoluble fiber, it forms the bulk of our stool. So when we are talking about soluble and insoluble fiber, both are extremely important in regulating how food moves through our intestine, how much of it is digested, how it helps in nutrient absorption. It is feeding our microbiome as well. But what is the problem? Because of the misconception we have, we are either eating too less fiber because of an animal rich diet or a diet that is rich in just fruits and vegetables, where grains and legumes and lentils, cereals and nuts and seeds are lacking, or we are too much into junk food or fast food which lacks fiber. So when we are talking about refined flour, it is just giving rise to excessive sugar because it is digested too quickly. So when we are talking about bread, a slice of pizza or pasta or anything that has refined flour, what happens is it is devoid of fiber in this highly processed state. When that happens, not only is the fiber missing, the micronutrients that come along with that grain are also gone. And what ends up happening is it is digested too quickly. It gives rise to a blood sugar rise and a crash later on, because the body is forced to think that, oh my God, there's so much sugar in the body, I need to digest it quickly. And sugar is the most easy thing to use. So this excessive sugar goes into the cell. So we require insulin. Insulin is like a key that opens the door for all of the cells for sugar to enter. And these cells use sugar as a source of energy. What happens when we get this sugar rush, excessive sugar that the cells cannot utilize? The body thinks it is excess and it stores it as fat. So the fat that we accumulate in our body is actually coming from the refined carbs, which get converted into sugars very quickly. And then there's another problem which people are very addicted to: sugar itself or sugar substitutes. So there are many things that are going wrong here that is causing this sharp sugar rise, sharp insulin response, and an accumulation of fat. And all of this is happening because we are lacking fiber. Well, fibers are complex sugars. The body requires enzymatic scissors or chemical scissors to break it down very slowly, and this is done with the help of our wonderful friends in the gut microbiome. So if you have not included the right sources of fiber in your diet yet, this is the time to do it right away.